Sequence, week 13, day 3. Sequence means the order that things happen, the sequence in which they happen first. And let's look at these questions. The first one says, what is the trapdoor spider's first step in catching food? This signal phrase, first step, means that the item will be about sequence or the order that it happened. The instructions say, think about the steps the spider takes to get its food, and monitor your comprehension as you read this. Look for signal words that show the steps that the spider takes, and you could circle them as you go so that you will you can look back and see what they're like. There is a spider, and the title says, "Don't fall for this trap." There's a spider that is named for the way it catches its food. The sneaky trapdoor spider catches its prey with a hidden door. The trapdoor spider first digs, here's the signal word first digs a burrow or a tunnel, so you probably want to circle that. It uses its fang like a rake to move dirt. Next, that's another signal word about sequence or about order. It pulls silk threads from inside its body. It lines the burrow with the threads to make it smooth. Then the spider begins to build a trapdoor. The spider mixes soil and silk to make a thick slab. It fits like a door over the opening of the burrow. Then the spider covers the door with plants so it's hard to see. Now the spider is ready for a meal. Bugs that crawl by make the ground vibrate or move. The hairs on the spider's legs sense the vibrations. The spider pounces and carries its food down the burrow. Other trapdoor spiders stretch trip lines made from their silk. The spider feels the smallest twitch of the line. Out it rushes to get its meal. Okay, so number 1 says, what is the trapdoor spider's first step in catching food? You can look back to where you drew your circles and find the word first. It says A, it digs a burrow with its fangs. B, it lines a tunnel with silk. C, it makes a trapdoor. Or D, it pulls silk from its body. Number 2, what does the spider do before it fits the door over the burrow? So you can look back. It says, what does it do before it fits the door over the burrow? So you want to find out where it makes the door. Begins to build the trap door. Covers the door with plants. Okay, so what does it do before it makes the door? Next, it pulls silk threads from inside its body. It lines the burrow with threads to make it smooth. Okay. What does a spider do before it fits the door over the burrow? It makes soil. It mixes soil and silk to make a slab. It covers the door with plants. It hangs 2 pairs of legs out the door. It grabs a bug and pulls it into the burrow. So let's look back again and see which of those choices it could be. So here's where it makes the door. Digs the tunnel, then it uses its fang to rake, like a rake to move dirt, and then it pulls silk from its inside its body and it lines the burrow with threads to make it smooth. So let's see what choice fits the best. Well, it covers the door with plants is out, right? Because that's after it makes the door. It hangs 2 pairs of legs out the door. Well, if the door isn't made yet. It grabs a bug and pulls it into the burrow. It doesn't do that until after the door is made. So even though it doesn't expressly say this, that we can see, this would be the best choice because we can see that those aren't right. It may not use those exact words up here. Because does it use the word slab? Ah, it says it right here. The spider mixes oil and silk to make a thick slab, and it fits like a door over the opening of the burrow. So that is part of the door, and it has to do that first before the door is over the opening. So sometimes you have to look around, just like I did. You got to look around to find what it's looking for. Number 3, which one is the best reason why the spider lines its burrow with silk? The silk catches bugs to eat, the silk makes the door hard to see, the silk vibrates when the bugs walk by, or the spider can go quickly down its burrow with its food. So you would want to look back about why it lines its burrow with silk. And we were reading about that right here. When does the spider cover the door with plants? A, before it places silk in the burrow. B, after the trap door is in place. C, before it mixes silk with soil. Or D, after it grabs its food. So you'd need to look back to the story up here to see when it happens. In your own words, describe to a partner how a trapdoor spider builds its burrow.